Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel where I make quality content that I normally ask for. In today's video, we actually have a Monster High unboxing video, and I'm not gonna lie, I was never expecting to be making this video because I'm gonna be unboxing the Fang Club Operetta doll. Now, normally when it comes to collector dolls I buy, I usually never take them out of the box because it's just they're expensive and I can only afford to buy one. I rarely buy two. Actually, this is my first double of a collector doll. And since I have a double of her, I thought, why not unbox her? Because my brother actually surprised me with this doll. I had no idea that he was getting it for me because I actually bought a Fang Club Operetta doll when she was first released. And I love her a lot. I was going mixed feelings about wishing I had two. And then my brother surprised me one day when he went to a toy show and he saw that they were selling a Operetta doll, like one of these sellers, for a really good price. They were selling it for like $70, which I found a fair price considering this doll was $50 with like $7, $8, like $7 or $8 shipping, plus tax, plus you gotta buy the membership. So I found like that was a reasonable price for this doll, and he just bought it for me because I couldn't go with him to that toy show, so he felt very bad and he wanted me to feel better, so he bought me this doll. So even though I already had her ready, I don't mind having one in box, one out of the box, because that's normally how I collect my dolls. But yeah, I'm very thankful that my brother bought this for me, and like it's just really sweet that like he saw this doll, he's like, Tiffany needs her because she loves Phantom of the Opera or Operetta, so it's so cute. So I never unbox a collector doll, so I cannot wait to have one, like feel one in my hands, because mine are always in boxes. So yeah, so this is Operetta. This is her box, and you can tell that her box is a little bit slimmer, which I appreciate. Sometimes with collector dolls, their boxes are so elaborate, so big, so bulky that sometimes it's hard to store them or put them on display, because I have so many of the Monster High collector dolls. But I appreciate that hers is slimmer and it makes sense for the doll, and it doesn't feel cheap, and it looks like a collector packaging, so I love it a lot. So here is like the little details on it. They're going for like a 1950s, 60s jukebox rockabilly look. I love that the box is matte, but it has like glossy lettering. Here's the back of the box. I love when they do like the glamour product shot. I think it looks so beautiful when they do that. And of course it has a little blurb, but I don't want to read that. And then we have the Monster High logo on the side and the front. So I think this doll is beautiful. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about this doll, which we'll get into. So let's just dive right into the video. So I'm gonna unbox her off camera, and then I'm gonna come back when she's out of the box and we can get my full opinion, because even though I made an Instagram reel on this doll, I don't have my full long form opinion, especially I can have my more opinion since I'm gonna unbox her. So cannot wait. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and I'll see you in 1 second. Well, the doll is out of her box, and just letting you know, if you hear noises in the background like a saw sewing or hammering or anything like that, it's my neighbors, because they always be working on their house and I hate them so much for it anyways. But if you hear that, that's my neighbors. I wish they didn't do that, but here we are. But anyways, so here is the Operetta doll out of her box, and let me tell you, she was not that hard to take out of the box. But again, I hate when companies put little tacks in the back of their head, so when you're trying to cut the tack on the back of their head, I always snip off a little bit of her hair. So I did that here, but luckily you can't notice it. And let me tell you, sometimes taking a doll out of the box, you can really appreciate how good a doll is. So I know a lot of people kind of hated this doll for some reason. I think a lot of people wanted like an Operetta doll. I think they had a different vision in their mind of what they wanted, and we got this version of a collector doll instead of for Operetta. And I know a lot of people thought she was ugly and stuff like that, but actually I thought she was really pretty. I love her aesthetic a lot, because for Operetta, like the character itself sell. She has like a lot of, again, like that 1950s 60 rockabilly look, so I appreciate that they went like full force on that look, like pin up and all that, because I think it looks really cute. I love like the curl of her bangs, I love her long hair, and I just love the whole look of this doll. And of course I love this doll even more because my brother gave her to me. But yeah, at first I liked her enough to buy her, and then I saw her in a person. I'm like, this doll is really pretty. And I mean, we all can have different opinions, but I love like the vintage look they gave her, and there's a lot of cool little detailings on here, so I think she's really pretty. So let's take a closer look at her. So here's her screen, and it looks like Operetta. I love that they still give her little like detail molding on the side. I love the mask. It is plain black. It is the shape of a heart with the spider web. But I think my favorite part of this doll is her headband or her bow piece, because I love a nice big bow. I think it looks really cute. And I love that they have like, isn't her pet, like, doesn't her pet look like this, but like a little spider on her bow? I think that looks really cute. That was definitely my favorite part. And they just did her hair in a half pony, and it's very long, but I think it's still very cute. And yeah, she has like the blue eyeshadow with the red lip, which is very, very on point. The big old earrings, like, they got the vision look. Like, I can tell when I look at this doll, they're going for like vintage, you know? And I think they nailed it. I think it's so cute. I love the little choker she has. Now I kind of wish they didn't do like a mermaid gown. I wish they did like a whole like a whole circle skirt, but they did like a little mermaid. It's fine. This is probably my least favorite part of the whole look. I don't really like the mermaid. I think it just doesn't fit for me, but it is what it is with the little ruffle. I think it's weird that the ruffle is like this leather. I think it should have just been a mesh like this, but it is what it is. But overall, the dress is still cute. I really love the bodice. I love the sweetheart with the buttons and the binding. I think it's really cute, and I love that the binding actually is shaped as like bats or whatever. Like, there's a shape to the binding, which I think is really cute. And the dress actually has two layers. It has a satin layer that has music notes on it, and it has this mesh layer over it that has the spiderweb print. So I think that gives some dimension to it, and I really like that. I love fabric layering. And she also has this belt piece that is for the overskirt, and I think the overskirt really helps with this doll. I think it's really cute. I love me a overskirt, and I love that it has like little record players on it, but the record players kind of look like polka dots, which is really cute. And I love that. I know a lot of people don't like high low skirts, but I love that it's high in the front and low in the back. I love those types of skirts. And she's wearing some socks. They're not full stockings, they're just socks, which I don't mind, and they're mesh and they're really cute. And of course, look at those shoes. I love Monster High shoes. I love that it's a keyboard and you have a treble clef right there as the heel. So cute. I love that it's a treble clef, not like a tenor clef or alto clef or anything like that. So, because, you know, treble clefs are the best. I'm not saying that because everything I read are in treble clefs, but it's really cute. And I love all the little detailings. Now, a lot of people didn't like this doll because I think we all kind of wanted, me included, because Operetta is supposed to be the daughter of the Phantom of the Opera, you know? And I love Phantom of the Opera. Now, I don't really care for the horror movie. I'm more of the Broadway fan. I think most of us are more of the Broadway Phantom lovers than the horror. And they could have done so much with that concept in the mind for Operetta. Like, they could have gone full Phantom. I would love to have like maybe a cloak like Operetta, but instead of doing like the rockabilly, they could have done more of the Broadway inspired, and I think that would look so good. Like do a combination of what like she might look like with Christine's hair, but with the Phantom outfit. Like they could have done so much, but instead they went a totally different route and they went with this rockabilly look, which I love. I love this like vintage look on Operetta. I think it's super cute, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, you know, when you see this doll, like you see a really cute like vintage style aesthetic Monster High doll, but it doesn't really give like Phantom of the Opera, you know what I mean? Like I feel like with collector dolls, I would love to have like a line of Monster High collector dolls where they all, like the ghouls are all based off their horror movies, you know. Like I would love to see, you know, Operetta but just as the Phantom or something, like what her parents is based off of. We see that sometimes with some dolls better than the others, but I feel like I was really sad when it comes to Operetta. They never really give her that Phantom the Opera glamour, because that show is very pretty, it's very aesthetic, and I feel like they could have done a lot with that. But instead, we got this design for a collector doll for Operetta, and I felt like they had a missed opportunity, and I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people didn't like this doll. Because I feel like a lot of people didn't want this 1960s Operetta. They wanted the Phantom of the Operetta. You know what I mean? Pun intended. But like they wanted, like, I think people wanted more that gothic Phantom Opera aesthetic that everybody loves. Like if you watch the Phantom Opera movie adaptation of the Broadway musical or even the show, it's so gothic, it's so beautiful, and I think that a lot of people wanted from Monster High, and especially out of the character Operetta, because her dad is literally the Phantom. But instead we got this look, and I think a lot of people were upset about that because they totally had a missed opportunity. But since we have this doll, I do like the vision they had. I think they executed really well. Again, I wish they didn't have this mermaid skirt. I wish this was this more layers of a circle skirt, but we got this. But I still really love this doll. In my mind, I'm so happy with her because again, I'm a little bit biased because my brother got her, but design wise, for considering what they were going for, I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a pretty solid doll, and it is $50. And is that a lot? Yes, but I don't know. I think it's a fine doll, and if you like her, I think she's worth the money. And I'm glad to have two of her, and I can have her in my hands because I really do like this doll. But again, I'm one of those people. I wish they went more of the Phantom the Opera aesthetic route with like the capes and just the whole theme. But instead they give us this doll, which is, I love her. I love her and I love the vision, but I can't help but yearn for that like Phantom aesthetic, if you know what I mean. Because just type in Phantom of the Opera aesthetic, it's so beautiful, and we could have a doll like that with Operetta, but we don't. So hopefully maybe one day they'll come up with maybe a Phantom of the Opera 2-pack. I'd love to have a Phantom and Christine 2-pack. So maybe that's why they didn't do it. We can only manifest, we can only hope. But until then, this is the collector Operetta we have. Which, again, it's very Operetta. Like, I feel like this is a very Operetta doll. But it's just not the collector doll that we fans wanted. But since we got this doll, I'm happy to have her. And I think she's really cute. And I'm glad to have her in my hands. But, yeah. Here's one more look at the doll. Again, the screening's beautiful. I love the makeup. I love that bright turquoise eyeshadow. I kind of do something similar here with my makeup. And yeah, I love this overskirt though. I think that's the best. I know some people take this overskirt off and use it as a cape. I think that looks really cute too. But yeah, this doll's really cute. I still love all her little tattoo parts. I think she's really, really cute. I love Operetta. Operetta was like one of my favorite characters as a kid. And I used to have some Operetta dolls, but those were stolen. If you don't know, some of my Monster High childhood dolls were stolen out of my car. So, I don't know, there's something about having a new Operetta doll kind of helps fill that void. But overall, I think she's really cute. Really, really cute. And she also comes with a stand. It's just a clear stand with the red base, so I'm glad that they included one of those because I do like the Monster High stands. I like they have like a thin base so they don't take that much room. And she comes with a purse as well because they always do. She did not come with a comb, which I find interesting because I feel like all collector Monster High Gen 1 dolls and just Gen 1 dolls in general have combs, but she didn't come with one. But she did come with a purse, and it's shaped like a guitar in a coffin. I think this purse is really cute. It's really cute, and if you open it, it's just empty. But I like it that if she's holding it, it looks like she's playing guitar, so I think that's a cute little design thing. But overall, I'm very happy with this Operetta doll. Is it my favorite Monster High collector? No. Could they'd had a different design for Operetta? Absolutely. But from the doll that I have, I do really like her, and I'm glad to have one out of the box and display with my other dolls. I just think she's really cute, and overall, I'm still very, very happy with this doll. I am. I know this seems kind of negative, but I think this doll is really beautiful. And from the doll we got, it is stunning. It's just, we could have something else, but it's okay. But overall, she's still really cute. And I love her a lot. So that's all I want to say about her. So again, one more look. She's really cute. And until then, I think that's the end of the video. Until then, I hope you didn't find it boring or cringy. Again, with these Monster High videos, I don't know if they're interesting or not, but I like making them. And that's all. So I hope you come back for my next one. I had no idea what it is, but I still hope you watch it. And until then, that's all. So I don't know what Monster High people say when they're leaving, so I'm gonna go say goodbye, and I catch you in my next video. Ta-ta. Oh, and she also, totally forgot, her hands have like a glove molding on them, so that's cute. Anyways, that's all. I'm just ending it now. Bye!